Hi, I'm Brad Kappel, Executive Vice President with TTR Sotheby's International Realty. Thank you for joining me for another Waterfront Market Update. Now today it's an absolute honor and a privilege to present the finest waterfront equestrian estate here in Annapolis. That's right, you can have horses and you can have your yacht tied up at this property. The property address here is 948 Melvin Road and it's located here in the Annapolis Peninsula. The list price is $12,500,000. Now we all know that Melvin Road is the most prestigious address here in Annapolis. As you go down Melvin Road here, there's waterfront on both sides of the street. There's homes in excess of $20 million. And this is the only equestrian property on Melvin Road. In fact, it's the largest acreage property. There's just under 8 acres here at Silver Maple Manor. And the reason why this property is called Silver Maple Manor is because this beautiful driveway here is adorned with silver maple trees. At night, all the trees have uplighting, and when you pull into the property, it has a sense of presence that you won't find anywhere else here in Annapolis. Now, as you pull down the driveway, you're going to notice that there are separate pastures on both sides of the driveway, and then there's a beautiful barn, a 2-stall barn, where you can have horses, as well as there's plenty of parking. In fact, just down the street here, there's a separate entrance for a service driveway, so you can have your service vehicles as well as your horse trailer enter from a back driveway. Now, as you go down the driveway even further, you're going to see this gorgeous home, this shingle style home, 10,000 square feet, no expense spared, designed by one of the top architects in the region, Scarlett Breeding. It has the floor plan you're looking for. And then down by the water side, there's over 400 feet of water frontage on Little Aberdeen Creek. There are 3 docks, that's right, 3 docks with 7 feet mean low water and a boathouse. You can have a 50-foot sailboat, and you're gonna love the protected setting on Aberdeen Creek because you're only a couple minutes cruise out to the open waters of the South River, and then you're about 2 miles out to the Chesapeake Bay. And then back on land, you'll notice it sits at the perfect elevation here, about 20 feet above sea level, so you don't have to worry about steep steps or using a tram. There is a beautiful saltwater heated pool with an automatic cover right at the water's edge, as well as a pool house that has a kitchenette and a full bathroom. Now, when you first walk into the foyer of this room, you're going to notice that there's tremendous scale. The windows provide tremendous amount of light cascading into the home. There's 12-foot ceilings on the main, over 5,000 square feet on the main level, which includes the primary suite, plus an additional bedroom suite. There are 2 offices and a gorgeous kitchen that opens to a screen porch. That's going to be the place to sit back and relax on a cool summer's evening. Now, upstairs, there are 3 additional bedroom suites as well as a gym. And then on the lower level, there's an enchanting wine cellar and a tasting room. And then if you stroll through the glass breezeway, you'll connect over to the oversized 3-car garage. And then above the garage, there's conditioned space. It could be a bonus room, it could be a larger gym, a studio, whatever you'd like to make it. And then what I really love about this property is that rare combination of serenity and privacy, mature trees, stunning landscaping, but then at the same time, you're super convenient. You're not out in the middle of nowhere. You're right in the center of Annapolis. You're about 10 minutes to the city dock, 10 minutes out to Route 50, or if you want to pop over to Whole Foods, 10 minutes. It's the ideal setting. And then circling back on this location, Melvin Road is the address that you're looking for, and 948 Melvin Road is the finest waterfront equestrian estate here in Annapolis. Now, once again, the list price is $12,500,000. Now, it's an absolute joy to show this property, and I'd love to meet you here and provide a private tour. I'm Brad Kappel at TTR Sotheby's International Realty. I look forward to seeing you out there on the water.